Hey guys, how's it going? It is my different username here, and today I'm going to be showing you a very classic weapon. I mean, really, this weapon's actually almost 100 years old, and it's going to be featured in the new up-and-coming game, Battlefield 1, so I figured I'd make it for you guys and show it off a bit, because it actually has some cool features here and there. So, anyway, here we have the LEGO MP-18 submachine gun. So, the MP-18 was one of the first submachine guns used in combat, specifically World War I, which made a great addition to trench warfare for the German army. This weapon was also designed by Hugo Schmeisser and manufactured by Theodor Bergmann, and I gotta say, they did a great job on the weapon, except for the fact that it was brought into the war during its last year. You know, oh well, better luck next time, guys. Oh my god. Anyway, normally I build my weapons in a certain LEGO technique that's known as snot, and no, I don't mean that kind of snot. I mean studs not on top snot, where you don't see the exposed studs from the bricks. Unfortunately, I had to go against that rule with some parts here and there, just to make some dimensions work for the model itself, but I think it still looks good. The most standout feature of this build, surprisingly, isn't the gun itself, but instead its magazine. It's known as a TM-08 magazine that holds 32 rounds, and it was one of the most difficult mags I have ever had to make out of LEGO. You can tell by looking at it up close that I had to cheat it a bit with some tape, but at least it holds itself together well enough to actually move with. And believe it or not, this magazine is also called the Snail Drum Magazine. I mean, I guess it kind of looks like a snail, but I don't know. This weapon was actually designed around the Luger and was built to receive Luger magazines, including the Snail Drum Mag and also this tiny little 8-round mag to help keep the German army from having to spend more money on new magazines for the war. It is a lot lighter than the Drum Mag, and that's really the only reason I built it, because normally I could just hold the weapon by the 32-round mag or just the handguard, but the weight almost forces me to have to hold the magazine to help balance it out. So it makes sense to have a lighter magazine on standby, and also it's just weird to know that the 32-round mag was originally made for the Luger, but not this weapon. So here we have the bolt of the weapon, and this weapon actually operates with an open bolt system, where you pull back the bolt, it locks into place, and then the trigger releases it, chambering around and firing it all in one process. My trigger actually doesn't release the bolt because, well, I suck, and didn't make it work. Also, to put this gun in safety, the bolt is pulled back and rotated upward, and then it locks into a forward position, and that's it, actually. I like this because the logic behind this is that it can't fire if the bolt can't go forward. Gotta admit, pretty innovative. The MP-18 sights are fairly simple, but not as wide as the rear sights that are seen in Battlefield 1. And I wanted to keep my sights in a certain style so it would resemble more of the real-life sights than the ones that you see in-game. The grip is pretty nice too, with this recessed groove within the handguard, but unfortunately the width difference between this and the stock kinda disappoints me because I didn't have any parts that can easily help transition to two different sizes. So, one last thing I wanted to include with this gun is the attachment of the bayonet. Yes, this gun can be equipped with the bayonet in-game, but I'm not sure if bayonets were actually included with this gun in real life. The bayonet attachment is a great consideration for this, but it's just not very effective. It isn't really useful considering the weight of the drum magazine. However, it is useful with the 8-round mag, so that's pretty good. But either way, I wanted to show off how you use the bayonet in Battlefield 1. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like we have one bayonet, one target, and no ammo. Only one way to handle this.
This is my video now. Or is it?
Okay, so just got back from the hospital and I'm all good. There was a medic there who dropped me a health pack, and now I'm back to finish this review. So, I gotta say that this weapon is pretty cool and actually has a lot of info for such a simple design that has held its own with even the smallest time of combat. And who knows, maybe if the MP-18 was introduced earlier into the war, it could have changed the tide of battle for the German army. But either way, we have the gun, so let's test it out. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Quick note, definitely go and check out my Facebook and Twitter if you all want to keep up to date with the kind of stuff that I'm doing on this channel. Links are in the description. But anyway, subscribe to see more Battlefield 1 weapons, like, favorite, and comment if you have enjoyed. And, as always, thanks for watching.
For the last time.
Why'd you start walking up?
Oh, my bad. My bad. That's for the last video. Yeah. It's time to go to the strip club. No. Oh. That's for not going to the strip club with me.
Try another one.
No bitches for you. That's for the last vid. I look like a fucking dick. Why? Motherfucker. You fucking lying. That's for the last time. Ho.
And cut.